Here is NECO past question, and what we have here is objective questions, technical drawing 2, section A, objective questions, and you are to answer the questions, the 50 questions, within 1 hour as written here. Let's start. On this page, we have question 1, as you can see on the screen, and question 1 says that in setting out on the drawing board, which of the following is used to hold drawing paper in position? Option A, drawing clips; B, office clips; C, office pins; D, pair of compasses; E, pair of dividers. So the answer is drawing clips. Drawing clips is the answer. That is option A. Question 2. It is essential to clean off the particles of eraser from the drawing paper in order to, option C is the correct answer, in order to keep the drawing neat and clear. That is option C. That is the correct answer. Question 3. In which form of drawing are plain views used? In which form of drawing are plain views used? So the correct answer is orthographic. Orthographic drawing. So plain views are used in orthographic drawing. Question 4. Which of the following represent water? Which of the following represent water? So looking at the conventional symbols that we have here, option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Question 5. The following are techniques of dimensioning except, the following are techniques of dimensioning except, so option E is the correct answer. So except rectangular dimensioning. So there is nothing like that. So we have angular dimensioning, broken, quarter, and linear. So option E, rectangular, is the answer. Now question 6. A thin long chain line is used to indicate centers. Thin long chain line is used to indicate, thin long chain, centers is used to indicate centers. So thin long chain line is used for center lines. So take note of that. Question 7. What is the exact measurement of the distance marked R in the diagram below? So this type of scale is a diagonal scale. This type of scale is a diagonal scale, and we use diagonal scale to show maximum of 3 units. Maximum of 3 units. So looking at what we have here, so if you look at this, this is 3 millimeters. This is 3 millimeters. Then the next is here. We also have some things that we need to take here. From here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3.6. Then if we take it from down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the correct answer is 3.66 millimeters. 3.66 millimeters, which is option D. Then question 8. If a length measures up to 2 decimal places, the appropriate scale to use is diagonal scale. The appropriate scale to use is diagonal scale. If you go back to our previous question, we can still see the answer here as 3.66, which is written to 2 decimal places. So that, and I said that this is a diagonal scale. So the appropriate scale to use is a diagonal scale. Then question 9. Which of the following angles can be constructed using a pair of compasses? So the correct answer is option B, angle 75 degree. So for us to get angle 75 degree, what we need to do is to add 60 and 15 together. 60 degree and 15 degree, that will give us 75 degree. So the correct answer is option B. You cannot construct angle 20, 110, 130, and 170 with the use of a pair of compasses. The angle 75 we can construct it with the use of a pair of compasses. Question 10. If the exterior angle of a regular polygon is 72 degrees, the polygon is the answer is a pentagon. So if for you to calculate the value of interior angle, once you are given the value of exterior angle, just divide 360 by 7. You want to get the number of sides. So knowing the number of sides, you'll be able to know the name of the polygon. So if you are to get the number of sides, divide 360 by the value of exterior angle. So the exterior angle is 72. So 360 by 72 will give us 5. And a 5-sided polygon is known as pentagon. Question 11. The part of a circle bounded by 2 radii and an arc is known as a sector. Option C is correct. So a sector has 2 radii and an arc. So option C is the correct answer. Question 12. Angles are measured in degrees. Which of the following is a fractional part of a degree? So the fractional part of a degree is minutes. So Celsius is the unit of temperature. So Farads is the unit of I think Farad is the unit of capacitance. I think that should be correct. Capacitance. So meters is the unit of length. Grams is the unit of mass. So minute is the correct answer. So is the smaller fraction or fractional part of a degree. So take note of that. So let's look at the next page for us to see question 13. So question 13. So here we have a diagram, and here we have that in diagram above, circle F is an ascribed circle. This is an ascribed circle. Circle F is an ascribed circle. So the correct option is option D is the correct answer. Question 14. The construction above can be described as finding the center of a circle. Find the center of a circle. So if you want to find the center of a circle, you have to bisect side AB and side BC. So by drawing the bisectors will meet at a point, which is point O here, and point O is the center of the circle. Now question 15. The polygon ABCD in the figure above is reduced to A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, and F1 in the ratio 3:6. In the ratio 3:6. So this is 0.6 here at A, and at A1 here we have what? We have 3 at this point. So it is reduced in the ratio 3:6. So in the ratio 3:6. In the ratio 3:6. Ratio 3:6. Ratio 3:6. So question 16. The construction above, if completed, will produce a locus called spiral. It will produce a locus called spiral. So option E is the correct answer. Question 17. If a string is wounded and moved axially at a constant ratio around a cylindrical pencil, it will take the form of an helix. So helix is the correct answer. It will take the form of an helix. So that is the correct answer. Then question 18. In the diagram above, I rotates around O and Q is constrained so that it moves on OT. Which of these is the locus of point P after a revolution of OR? So the correct answer is option B. So we check the videos that I've made on link mechanisms. So one of them, I produce something like this. So just check for link mechanisms. I think I have about 4 to 5 work on link mechanisms. So just check, you will see where I made something like this. So when we have a diagram like this. Okay, so question 19. So we have that the eye level of the perspective drawing shown above is 0.2. So the correct answer is option B. This is what we call eye level. This is the eye level. So 0.2 is the eye level. So option B is the correct answer. Question 20. An object sketched in dash does not give a three-dimensional appearance. So the correct answer is option D, orthographic. So orthographic views are in two-dimensional form, but isometric, oblique, and perspective, they give us three-dimensional appearance. The objects are in three dimensions, but orthographic, we have plane views, and the plane views are two-dimensional. So take note of that. Question 21. The figure above are drawn in first angle projection. Which of the following is the correct section XX? Correct section XX, that means the object is cut like this. This part is removed. So what do we have here? What do we see here? So the correct answer here, looking at what we have here, the correct answer is option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. So take note of that. So on the next page, so we have question 22. So here we have that which of the following is the plan of the block whose views are drawn above? This is the front elevation and this is the end elevation, and then we have the plan here. So the correct answer here, so looking at what we have here, so with the diagram, so the correct answer is option A is the correct answer. So this point, the object is being viewed, okay, I didn't sketch the isometric view of the object, but the object is viewed in direction in which this thing that we see here is hidden in the front elevation. So if it is hidden in the front elevation, by the time you look at it from the top, you will see a line at this point, a line at this point, a line at this point, and then this line will go straight. That's what we have here. So this point, the line that we have here is what is shown here. This line here is what is shown here, and we have two straight lines as we have here. So the correct answer is option A. Now question 23. So here we have that in front, the front elevation and plan of a hexagonal prism as shown above. Which of the following is the correct auxiliary plan on the ground line x prime y prime? So the correct answer is option A. So every other option that we have here is not correct. This is not correct, this is not correct, this is not correct. We look at it. So normally we are supposed to have this six this six-sided polygon at the top, and then we are supposed to have some part hidden, but here, so though some part are hidden here, but there is no line here. So there is no, we don't have the three side hidden with these two lines. So here we don't even have any part hidden, and here we don't have any part hidden. So the correct answer is option A. So take note of that. So this is the auxiliary plan on ground line x prime y prime. Now here we have that the figure above shows views of a bent pipe drawn in first angle projection. Which of the options is the correct auxiliary view projected from the front elevation at 45 degrees? So looking at what we have here, so this is, we are projecting from the front, this is the front elevation, this is the plan, and this is the end elevation. So looking at it in this direction, so the correct answer here is option B is the correct answer. Why is the correct answer? Is it the correct answer? By the time I'm looking at this object in this direction, I will see one part or a half part of the circular base down here, and I will also see half part of the circular part here. Then this part will be hidden from me, this part will be hidden from me. When I'm looking at this in direction, this part will be hidden from me, and this part will be hidden from me, and that's how we have it drawn with short dashes line here and here also. So take note of that. So the correct answer is option B. Okay, so let's come to question 25. Here we have that the figure above shows a hexagonal prism drawn in first angle projection and cut by plane AA. Which of the following is the correct sectional view? So the correct sectional view is option C is the correct sectional view. So it is cut like this, with cut as we have the cutting plane. So if it's cut like this, so we are going to have something like this. So the correct answer is option C. Then okay, question 26. We have question 26 here. So here we have that the section that results when a cutting plane cut a cone parallel to the slant side is called parabola. It is called parabola. It is called parabola. So take note of that. So when the cutting plane cuts it, we have what is to parallel to the slant side. So it will give us a parabola. Then question 27. A right cone can be developed by using, the answer is radial line only. So if you are to develop a right cone, you have to make use of radial line method or radial lines only. So parallel line is used for the development of prisms and cylinders. And then we have what? We have radial line and parallel lines. So if we have transition pieces, so we can use that method depending on the, okay, that's talking about the compound solid object. For example, you have a prism, and you have a pyramid mounted on each other. Probably the pyramid is mounted on the prism. So in that case, you have to make use of radial line and parallel line method to develop such a object, and such an object is known as transition pieces. So take note of that. Now question 28. Which of the following is the correct plan of the developed hexagonal pyramid above if folded? So if this is folded, so we are going to have option B as the plan. Option B is the plan. So we are going to have hexagon. So the correct answer is option B. Okay, then question, okay, you may be wondering, why is it not option D? The reason is that this thing that you see like a circle here is because whenever we want to develop a pyramid, we have to make an arc like this before we bring out this. So by the time if we fold this, so the circle will not be there. The arc will not be there. So we are not going to have this circle. So this is what we are going to get, or this is what we are supposed to have as the plan. Okay, so question 29. The line of intersection of the vertical plane VP and the horizontal plane HP is called, the line of intersection of vertical plane VP and the horizontal plane HP is called ground line. So we call it ground line. That is option. That is the line between the vertical plane and the horizontal plane. So we call it ground line. So take note of that. Question 30. So we have, if A prime and B prime is the elevation of a straight line in diagram above, which of the following is its plan? So its plan is A prime B prime. A prime B, which is option A is the correct answer. So A prime B. So A prime B prime is the elevation, then is the front elevation, then here we have what? We have A prime B is the plan. So take note of that. And then A prime B is the true length. In case they ask for true length, so A prime B here is the true length. Question 31. What type of door is represented by the symbol shown above? So this type of door is known as swinging door. This thing is swinging, so it's swinging. So this is a swinging door. So option E is the correct answer. So question 32. The construction above shows dash arc. So this type of arc is known as two-door arc. So question 33. The type of roof shown in the figure above is a combination of dash and dash. So this is a combination of hipped and gable and gable. So hipped roof has 4 slanting sides, though we only have one slant. We have 3 slanting here. This is slanting, and this also is slanted. This is also slanted, but this one is what is straight. So we have it and we call it hipped and gable. So option C is the correct answer. Question 34. In which part of a building is the roller shutter door suitably used? So the answer is option B, garage. So that is where roller shutter door is used. So the correct answer is option B. So question 35. The part labeled C and D in the figure above are dash and dash. So the part labeled, so the answer is option A, lintel and sill. This is the lintel and this is the sill. So it's this is above the opening of the window and this is below the opening of the window. So lintel, sill. So take note of that. Question 36. In the figure above, what is the type of foundation and the part labeled C called respectively? So the type of foundation here is a stripper foundation and the part labeled C is known as foundation footing. So take note of that. So here we have in the staircase, that's question 37. In the staircase drawn above, what are the part labeled A and B called? So the part labeled A is known as rise, and the part labeled B is known as landing. This is called landing, and this distance between this point and this point is known as rise. So take note of that. So question 38. In the figure above, what is the part labeled F and its standard dimension respectively? So this part labeled F is known as wall plate, option E, and the dimension is 50 by 100 mm. So question 39. Part K and L in the superstructure drawn above are called dash and dash. So this part, so here we have what? We have parapet. K is parapet and L is lintel. So question 40. What type of washer is shown above? So this type of washer is known as tab washer. So the correct answer is option E, is known as tab washer. So question 41. Which of these is the correct front elevation of the building plan drawn above? So looking at this object in this direction, this is the front. Looking at this object in this direction, I will see this window, I will see this line, this wall, I will see this wall. So that is option, or the correct answer is option C, the wall. So the window here, and then this wall, I will see it stand like this. I will see a line, straight line goes up, vertical line goes up. Then we have double windows. So we have it here. Then we have what? We have this point, we have this line here, and then we also have this line here. Then I will also see this wall here. So that's what we have here. So the correct answer is option C. So question 42. What is the name of the part labeled B in the circuit drawn above? So the part labeled B is known as head, F is switch, E is bell, A is ammeter, and G is cell. So take note of that. So question 43. The figure above shows 4 components to be assembled. Which of the following is the correct front elevation of the complete assembly? So we have a boat and we have this mechanical component. We put it inside and we put the washer there with the nut. So the correct answer is option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. So just you can pause the video and look at it very well. So option B is the correct answer so that you can see the difference between them. So question 44. Which of the following is not an objective of part list? It is not. So it facilitates the cost of part. So that is the correct answer. So it does not facilitate the costing of parts. So question 45. The recommended angle alpha for the chamfer on the hexagonal boat head shown above is 30 degrees. So the correct answer is 30 degrees. That is option B. Then question 46. Which of the following is the correct conventional and view of the internal V thread shown above? The correct answer is option A. You can pause the video and look at it very well. The correct answer is option A. Question 47. What is the name of the fastener used to hold part A and B together in the diagram above? So this is the fastener. The screw put inside this thing is known as grub screw. We call it grub screw. So take note of that. Okay. Now question 48. The distance between two corresponding points along the axis of a thread is known as lead. So option B is the correct answer. Then question 49. The part X and Y in the metric thread drawn above are dash and dash. So this is the root and this is the crest. So the correct answer is option C, root and crest. So question 50 now. Question 50, which is the last question. So we have that the figure above shows an assembly of a shaft A and a bracket B locked with a ring C. Which of the following is the correct sectional section AA? So the correct section AA here is option A. So the shaft should not be sectioned. But we can section the bracket, but the pin that we put inside it will not be sectioned. So the correct answer is option A. So I believe that all that I've said, you actually grab all. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. And then keep on watching my videos on YouTube. Share the videos with friends who are technical drawing or engineering students. And I believe that by you keeping on practice, you will have good grade in this subject. Thank you and God bless you.